This lesson is going to talk about italics and underlining. So let's talk a little bit about the history. Once the printing press became popular, italics were used instead of underlining. When typewriters were all we had, we could not use italics with a typewriter. So people tended to use underlining to emphasize certain words, titles, things like that, instead of italics, because you couldn't use italics unless you had a printing system. So now that the computer has come along and we don't do too much with typewriters anymore, italics has pretty much taken the place of underlining. However, if you're doing something by hand and you're handwriting it, then if you wanted to show a title or you wanted to show a special word, any place you would use italics and you don't have that option, then you would go ahead and use an underline. Okay, so now let's talk about what we're going to italicize. Let's start with the complete works. If something can stand alone, if it can stand by itself, it's not part of something else, then you generally would underline or italicize it. This would include the name, title of a book, title of a play, the title of magazines, newspapers, works of art, long musical compositions. They would all be italicized. In addition, we're going to italicize the names of ships, trains, airplanes, and spaceships. So we would have like Challenger or Queen Mary or Grey Goose. That was the name of an airplane. So anyway, you would italicize those. You would also italicize movies and TV shows. If it's an episode of a TV show, it would be in quotes because it's part of something else. Okay, let's do a couple of examples here. Joe read an article in Time. Time is the name of a magazine. We're not going to italicize because we are handwriting, so it would be underlined. Jan is sailing around the world on the Tybird. Tybird is the name of a ship, so it would be underlined. My favorite movie is Sound of Music, underlined. Have you read Girl on a Train, title of a book, underlined. All right, I hope that helps.